Hi there, this is AniBusiness with your friend Simeon. We just constructed this pond not long ago, and I am here to prepare the pond. So before you see how I prepared the pond, I've already talked to my YouTube channel. I showed a video about how to prepare your pond with the formalin chemical, right? This one is another dimension. This is the lime. You can see the sack at my back here. So this one is lime and not formalin. And also I showed you a video on how to use the justocin or foxocin to kill anything that is inside your pond before you stock your fish. You know, that one is not a full preparation, like not refertilizing the pond, but it's a kind of, you know, just a kind of semi preparation. Whatever thing that is inside the pond that will, you know, consume your fish, the little fish, I mean the juvenile, the post-fingerless you are going to put inside, the chemical will kill them. So it will work for 7 days before you stock them. So this is another video. This is the third video about how to prepare your pond before stocking them. When you dig your pond newly like this, usually the pond is acidic. A new pond like this are acidic because they are diluted with sand and mud, everything together. It's a new place, so it's necessary for you to, you know, refertilize, prepare and make it suitable and conducive for the fish you want to put inside. Your adult fish, maybe something like smoking fish, if you put them inside, they can survive it, but the little ones will survive also, but you might lose something like 10% out of them before they adapt to the water you put them inside. So that is the reason for the preparation of this pond. And when you prepare your pond like that, it is necessary for you to net the pond immediately. That is why I have the nets here, and I also have the rope. This is the line to lay the net on top. That is the work of this line. If I want to spread the net on top of this thing like this, I can easily spread it on top, but later on, within 1 week, the net will be sinking down. So instead of me to just leave it or do it like that for the net to sink down and trap the fish that are inside the pond, I use this one to hold it at the top. Like I first of all lay this one, I tie this one on top of the pond first, then secondly I will now lay this net on top. So whenever time this net is going down, it is this rope that will hold it up. I will not let it to go down. So that is what I'm here to do, and you are going to see the full video here on my YouTube channel. I have the cutlass here to use it to do my work here, and all these ones are the wood I'm going to use to peg. I'll peg it on each pond before using the rope to tie them. I'll peg this one on top each dike, and I'll use rope to tie it before I lay the net on top of it. You just construct your pond, your earthen pond newly, please. It is necessary and very important to prepare it. There are three good ways you can prepare your ponds. One, either you use this lime I'm about to do, or you use the formalin chemical I showed you on my YouTube channel, or you use poultry waste. The poultry waste, the poultry poo, is a natural means of preparing or refertilizing the pond before you stock your fish. That one, usually between 3 days, they should have, you know, neutralized whatever acid that is inside the pond. So that is the essence of doing this thing. It will neutralize the acid, the level of acid that is diluted with the water, the new water. It will neutralize it. The poultry waste will work, but the days it will take will be short. You can use the poultry waste within 3 days and stock your fish in the next 4 days, but this one will work to the roots. It will do it very well. Like, it will take it 7 days before the water will come back to life. That is before you stock your own fish. When you use this lime, so it will take it 7 days. After 6-7 days, your pond will be lively again. Then you can now stock your fish. The one of formalin too, it's usually within 1-2 days. After 2-3 days, you can apply salts and stock your fish inside. There is no issue with it. So those are the 3 ways to prepare your pond or refertilize your pond before you stock your fish. I told you the essence of doing this thing is to reduce or to neutralize the level of acid that is diluted with the new water. That is the reason for preparing the new pond you just construct. I mean the earthen pond. When it comes to concrete, we use the banana stem, right? When it comes to the tarpaulin, we use salt, we wash it, we clean it, right? So that is how to prepare the one of earthen pond. Usually 3 ways: the poultry pool, the formalin chemical and salt, and the lime. So all these things are the best way. And if you want to know if what you use worked, look at the surface of this water. It is, can I say it is orange in color, or yeah, something orange in color, depending on the soil type. So the water is not clean. So whenever time you apply this thing, after 3 or the 7 days, your water will turn green, fully green. So which means the water is ready and conducive for your fish to stay in. So can you now see how it is done? You sprinkle it inside the water. Please, a warning: if you have health issue, use your glove, your hand glove, and use your nose mask before you apply it to the distance. And especially if the wind is blowing, maybe you shouldn't apply that time, because it will be taking the powder all around, which is not good for your health. So if you are not healthy enough, either you find someone else to do it for you, or you use your hand glove and also use your nose mask before you do it. So that is how to do it. Like this pond now, this pond is 30 by 60, so I'm going to use almost 1.5 into this pond, because we have 3 of it here. I'm going to use 1.5 inside this pond, but first of all, let me finish with the rest, then I'll bring the remaining one inside this place and do it. We also have 30 by 40 here, so that one can take half, or in a situation whereby it's much for you, you can put 1 so it doesn't spoil anything. Also 30 by 50, 1 bag. Although this 30 by 60, 1 bag is enough, but at least to make it work better, I will apply that 1.5. That is each bag is 25 kg. Each bag of the lime is 25 kg. So 25 kg is enough for that one, and also 25 kg or less is enough for the other one. If you're having something like 30 by 70 or 40 by 60 upward, you can use 1.5 to 1.5 2. So it's not much. It's a new pond. It will neutralize everything. The acid in the chemical will neutralize within the 7 days. That is why I told you to always leave it for 7 days. Please, if your water is this much, it is not advisable to use the lime inside plenty water. It might not work well, but in this case, there's not much water available in the pond, so we can drain this water out. So for that reason, I'm going to use a whole bag of the lime inside the water, so that it will be enough for the volume of water that is inside the pond. So get it, and don't make a mistake. If there is availability of water in your own area and your pond is full like this, please try to use your pumping machine, drain it out before you apply any chemical to prepare your pond. It works better than having the water fill it up.